Yo, 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 what's up, guys? Today is August 25th, 2026. Here is how I made $652 on the day today. So, without further ado, let's get right into the fucking video. Alright? So, coming into market open, I can see that we have previous day high and previous day low, which the previous day low leads up to a daily bullish fair value gap unfilled. Then on the 4 hour, we had this bullish gap here that's unmitigated that price could end up drawing towards because it's unfilled, and fair value gaps are a magnet for price, but they also support price. Then go to the 1 hour. Didn't really have any shit. Really didn't have anything. 30 minute, you can see that this 4 hour unfilled gap is also London low, which is definitely price, definitely gonna end up going, which ended up doing. And we also have Asia lows down here, which is nice. London high, Asia high both got hit, so there's like really no reason for a price to go higher except for PDH. Also, we do have this 1 hour rejection block right here. But yeah, that's all. Then we also had this 15-minute bearish gap right there, and this 15-minute bullish gap also unfilled, which price could end up drawing towards, which ended up doing. So yeah, 5 minute, we just had like a 5 minute sponsored gap here from 1 hour rejection block that price ended up taking out. We had SSL below, price also ended up taking out. And then we had off market open, we have manipulation. Hold up. Manipulation liquidity right here. Also, we did have low resistance liquidity up here, which price ended up taking out. And on the 1 minute, you can see that we have another failure swing and another failure swing, meaning this is low resistance liquidity. So price could end up drawing towards it because it leads up to our higher time frame bias. Then on ES, kind of the same thing. Except we have equal highs above, so price could have ended up going there, but we also have previous day lows. Then on the 4 hour, we have unfilled 4 hour bullish gap again, just like NQ. We have 1 hour unfilled bullish gap, which NQ doesn't have because NQ has the rejection block, but that's alright. Then on the 30 minute, another unfilled bullish gap. So price is gonna end up coming down and filling these, and that's what I was thinking, which it ended up doing. Then we have 15 minute unfilled or filled bullish gap at 9:30. Then we have this 5 minute bullish gap too. So yeah, overall price for it's fucking flying. Anyways, so price for me, uh, coming into the day, I was originally thinking, okay, I'm feeling very bearish right now. I feel like price could definitely go lower. It has definite reasons to go lower. We have unfilled 4 hour gap on NQ, unfilled or unmitigated London low, unmitigated Asia low. We have previous day low. We have unfilled or unmitigated daily fair value gap below. So I was like, you know what? I feel price is definitely gonna go lower. Also, I felt because we're in like a massive uptrend, we're just creating like low resistance, like everywhere. It's just trend line, low resistance liquidity, and we also been going up for a pretty long time, so maybe we'll get some buyer exhaustion, so the market might reverse. But, anyways, let's get into the trades we took today. So, coming into market open, I know most people, like the mentors I watched, they took this Judas right here. So what happened was price came lower. It was nice. We took out this liquidity right here. We created a high resistance low. Then we took out sell side liquidity too. So you know what, that was good. But I feel like or we didn't manipulate into any PD rate. So that's why I hesitated on this trade. And we didn't get this close on the 1 minute, but I know there's like like I know trader Reese trades. He took like a fucking 1 second inversion, which is like fucking stupid as shit. I don't know why he took that, but he did end up taking that. So yeah, me personally, I just didn't take this trade. I know a buddy of mine, he took this long here, and then he got stopped out. So me personally, just wouldn't take this trade. It didn't have enough confluences, or it didn't have like manipulation into a PD ray for me to actually take this trade, and I didn't have enough conviction to take this trade. Then the second trade I took, okay, I said, you know what, we manipulated into that 15-minute gap here. So you know what? I feel price is going to end up reversing maybe. But I ended up taking an entry at this trade here. I didn't wait for like a 2-minute close. Also, I didn't wait for this candle close to happen is what I mean. So what happened was, at the candles you see this time here. It tells you how much time it is for the candle to close based on the time frame. So it's like a 1 minute time frame. So that's a 1 minute close. On this trade, I thought I was confused, or I got confused. I was looking at just the sidebar here, and I saw it immediately switch to 555. So I thought this candle has closed, and we opened up this candle. So I ended up entering off of this candle right here. Like, where did I enter? Huh. I don't know. But I entered where the candle actually closed, and then it closed at the same spot, but I exited earlier. I exited down here. So, yeah, I still feel like that's good trade management because price could have just went in straight up and hit my stop loss. And then after it closed, I re-entered back at that position, and then I got stopped out because I did not wait for a 2 minute uh, IFVG, which that was the highest time frame inversion it could have given, and I just didn't wait for it. So that was bad on me. That was just bad psychology. I should have. It was like terrible. It's so much more risky. So I should not have done that. So I ended up getting stopped out, and I lost like, damn. I wish it could show us balance history, but it can't. I lost like 400 something dollars on that trade, so that was kind of bad. And then I waited. He was like, you know what? No, that was bad trade on me. I'll take another trade. I feel like I could really do this, and I know price wants to go lower because we also generated low resistance liquidity here. We have manipulation liquidity lower. We also have failure swing and another failure swing. So we're generating. This is low resistance right here. Then price comes up, we're accumulating low resistance. We manipulate it inside this rejection block, this 1 hour rejection block, taking out this intermediate high, creating a stop hunt, meaning now this is a protected high, this protected stop loss because it's high resistance now. Price should not come up back there and take that out. While on this one, the high we took out, that was a low resistance because this high did not take out that high. So now we're in a high resistance versus low resistance kind of chart or trend. So then I took this 1 minute IFAG. I did end up market ordering it because the close was higher. So I had to adjust my stop loss from $400, which would have been, my stop loss would have been like at my original entry point, which would have been like right here, which as you guys can see, price did end up stopping that out. So that was good for me to put it at a protected stop area. So unfortunately though, price did end up going to my entry point. So if I just left the fucking limit order, I would have been completely fine. So that is kind of annoying because it just made the trade like a whole lot more riskier. And I'm not gonna lie, it spiked my cortisol. My heart was beating out my chest when I first entered this trade and it was coming down. I was like so scared because I did not want to blow this account or hit daily loss limit. But thank God it did not, and we ended up hitting TP for like 1.17 or yeah, $1,17000. So yeah, we took that 1 minute IFBG. We have failure swing here. I did go break even here, and then I was targeting manipulation liquidity like down here, which did end up hitting. So super happy about that. So I just went break even. I was like, you know what? This is enough money. I don't want to push my luck too much. We got out lucky on this one. It almost hit stop loss. So you know what? Let me just exit out the trade. Let me take what I have. I gained $1,000. I'm happy with that, okay? So we closed it and now price went to manipulation liquidity. It continued a little lower, but now it's like starting to die down because it was nearing market close. But yeah, that was the trade we ended up taking today. Super happy about that trade. For me, that's an A plus trade. So I'm super happy about that. And yeah, that's the trade we took today.